Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the Fallen Starlight. Going to give you, obviously, a plastic Beyblade lesson. It's going to be a small lesson about engine gear Beyblades. And, of course, some CG Beyblades, which are customized gear Beyblades. So, yeah, let's get through what, as you can see, I have two Dronzer Gs. Two Dronzer Gs, one by Takara. This one's, let's see, this one's Takara, and this is Sonicom. Black Drigger G with a semi-flat, and it's a right spin. Torch Flame Pegasus with I think it's a Bastal bit piece. And you're probably wondering why it has a rubber band. Just check in the description below for details about that. Wolberg 4, Dracil G, Gravity, Gaia Strata Dragoon, Drigger G Gatling, Dragoon G Galaxy, and limited blue edition Takara Dragoon G Galaxy, Gigars, or I would like to pronounce it as Gigars, and this one has a customized gear. And Torch Flame Pegasus has a gyro engine gear, but check in the description below for details about that. And here's another Dragoon GT Galaxy, and another Dragoon G, which this is my used up one, which is used for battles. And Dronzer GT, one of my favorites, Dragoon GT Galaxy. This one's in near mint condition. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look on much more look further into this engine gears by using Dragoon G as the example. Okay. Just let you know that each of these Beyblades come with, or more specifically with these kinds of Beyblades, included like what you can say an engine gear winder tool, like this. However, for like the special kinds like Gigars or Gigars, excuse me, and Dronzer and Dragoon GT, they both came with unique winder tools, as you can see here. These are the engine gear winder tools that. Here's Dragoon GT's engine gear winder tool, and it's called Turbo Winder. It's very unique. Just check in the description below for a review of Dragoon GT. And here's Gayar's engine gear, or more technically customized gear winder. Just check in the description below. And there's a Dronzer GT's Phoenix winder tool. Very nice. Alright, let's get to more details about the engine gear here. So here's the engine gear. This one's a left spin for Dragoon G Galaxy, and this one's more technically for the speed. Once the engine gear kicks in, this will obviously. So let me use the winder tool here. Okay, there you go. Wind this up. Okay, there's the after sound. And here you go. Once the blade base and when the Beyblade gets hit at a certain point, this switch will kick in. There you go. That's how the engine gear works. And you're probably wondering, can I also disassemble this? Well, you can. However, for me, I don't want to take that chance, especially to what happened to my Dronzer GT's previous engine gear. It broke, and you're probably wondering how. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's Dronzer GT's reverse engine gear. This one's the broken one because, yeah. There you can see that huge crack. You can see that crack right there. Thankfully I didn't lose all the gears, and I didn't lose that metallics part. Let me see if I can find that part here. Let's see. don't know if I can find it or not. Let's see. I don't even know if I even have it in here. Oh boy. Looks like I can't find it, so I'll have to find that some other time. Yep, I guess I'll have to find that another time, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. So that's how the basically any gear does. It has these gears inside, and plus with this some sort of metallic ring around it. Something you can find in like your what you call the string launcher. And there's always like a metallic piece interior inside, which like embeds the once you like wind this up, the gears will be tensed up and closed in. And once you hear like an after sound like that, that means the embedded metallic disc inside has already been attaching and closed. And when it's released, it will obviously release itself. So yeah, let me just go ahead and turn this up. And once you hear like this, that after sound, which is like an after sound like this, like that, just be sure to stop unless you want to technically break the gears inside, which are made of plastic, by the way. And just so you know that not all engine gears are the same, like Dragoon G here. Like on Dragoon GT, which is obviously the reverse. So obviously this Dragoon GT still spins a right spin. However, for the reverse, like this, obviously you wind it up right here. There you go. And another thing, let's see, I'm gonna use Dragoon G here. You see these like this on the blade base? You're probably something, it's just some sort of decoration, like it's just part of the blade base. However, technically, it's much more for the attachment to engage the engine gear. If you pull these out, you can see it right there, and then you can finally hear that like sound, that cracking sound, and then there you go. That means the engine gear has already been tensed up. And it's already getting ready to launch. However, I don't want to technically launch this, so yeah. Okay. And there we go. And also another thing, that the gears inside are not technically, like I said, it's not the same. So just be aware of that. So where's my 3DS control stick or something? Okay, here it is. Whoops, some launchers been falling in. Okay, so let me just go ahead and detach that switch. There we go. Both of these. There we go. Oh, no, not yet. They're not fully attached yet. Okay. So yeah, that's how these switches do. There you go. Now they're both reattached. However, for the Dragoon G, it doesn't have those like attachments. Where you pull those attachments. So yeah. And it doesn't have that much springs inside. I'm pretty sure it has like springs inside in these two. However, for like on Dragoon G here, Dragoon Gigs, it does have like 4 multiple springs inside. And you can find Dragoon G blade base is similar on Dragoon G. Of course, Dragoon G, wallboard 4, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I technically know. So let me go ahead and put this back. There you go. Turn this counterclockwise since it has a red spin. Let me go ahead and assemble this back. Get ready to tag ring. Clockwise. There we go. Now for customized gear like on Gigards, and it's the same thing from Dronzer G, where you must pull these attachments. Oh, and you're probably wondering why should I pull these attachments? It's pretty much the engine gear will still activate, right? Well, technically no. Why? Because let me see. Let me get another winder tool here. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna use the Silicon brand one, and it's just the same thing. Okay. Alright, you know what? For any of you doubters there, so let me use the Gaia Stride Dragoon, which is Takara brand. Just check in the description below for a review of this Beyblade. So since this is a right spin, so yeah, and there you go. However, you don't want to activate that engine gear immediately. So when you put this out, so that's why these attachments like this must be pulled first before you can wind the engine gear up, and then you go ahead and put it back. And there's the after sound. And as you can see, it did not release over immediately unless you want to technically put this into battle. So yeah, I don't want to do a battle. So yeah, let's go ahead and disassemble this. Okay. Just check in the description below for the review of this Beyblade. And there we go. And let me go ahead and go. Whoops. Be sure that the springs inside are still attached. So let me just go ahead and there we go. There. Now these attachments have been put back into place. Sorry about that. The snaps have now been put back into place. So yeah. Now to engage again. Put that heavyweight this on. Put this on. There we go. And as you can see, you cannot hear a cracking sound. And of course, this is 1 gauge, unless you pull these first. That's how in order to activate the engine gear. And here's the same thing for the Seal G here. It's the same basic thing from Gaia Stride Dragoon and Dronzer Gigs here. And Dronzer GT has that attachment too, so you must pull these in order to activate the engine gear. However, for even Dragoon GT, it doesn't have that attachment. So you can just basically engage this. There we go. And you can hear the cracking sound. And there you go. There's after sound. And this will be hold on until it gets into the stadium, and then when it gets hit, the engine gear will kick in. So let me just go ahead and touch that. Okay, and this one's got it. Oh boy. Detach that, put it back in place. Just check in the description below for the review of this Beyblade. And now let's get to a much more unique one, which is Gigards. And this one does have the attachments. So, and also, when these attachments are not, pulled out, this is a free spin right here for this one. And no, this will not work effectively for like on Dragoon G here or on Trigger G. However, this only works if it has these for these Beyblades that have these pull attachments. And this is now a free spin, obviously, unless it's rotating left. However, it's rotating right, yeah. So we're saying thing for here. There. Obviously, there's no free spin here. Yeah. This one on wallboard 4 as well. So yeah, once you pull these, you must pull this, and that will not be like a free spin. Just check in the description below for the review of this Beyblade on Gigards. For this Beyblade on Gigards, it's a customized gear. So for this customized gear, you can just basically keep winding this up until you get like no after sound. There's no after sound for this unless you want to technically hear that. So you must, in order to hear that after sound, just do this. Keep rotating it, winding up left, and then to a right. That's how the Indian customized gear works on Gigards. And this customized gear is similar to the bearing core on Burning Cerberus, which basically absorbs the attack and then not get much of a stadium out too quick. And of course, it will not engage. This one will not engage because it's basically like a bearing core. So let me just go ahead and detach this. There we go. This detachment has to put back into place. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. And also another thing, this customized gear is similar to on Zeus as well. This customized gear is similar to on the Beyblade Zeus as well. Zeus has a bearing core as well. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much does it for this little. Well, it's not really a little tutorial, but yeah, I just want to basically point out some things about the engine gear systems. So just check for the review of these Beyblades in the description below. So yeah, I'll be seeing you there. And be sure to like this video. Please leave a comment. Feel free to comment if I miss anything to point out. Also, another thing, please do share this video so you can like help your friends out. Alright, yeah. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and have a nice day. Bye.